Oh no. Okay. A quick update on my fall chickens. So these are the Novigins I got last fall. I'll tell you what, guys. You want a good, easy bird to work with who's got a friendly disposition, calm, and they lay like machines, these guys. They are laying machines. You cannot go wrong with these Novigins. So I got these guys last fall. I hear you, noisy girl. I got these guys last fall from Jenks hatchery here in Oregon. And I forgot what I paid on them. I'll have to look that up. I'll put it somewhere in the video what I paid for these birds. And I ordered 10, and I think they sent me a dozen. I don't remember now, but I know at some point I think I had 13 birds. Oh, you can't jump? Try to jump and you got scared? But excellent birds. They are, for a medium-sized bird, they're pretty easy on the food. For these, I have a dozen birds right now, and I'm going through about a quart and a half of food, maybe 2 quarts of food a day on them, free feeding, and I'm also supplementing with grass clippings. These are just grass clippings from the yard. I throw out there to them, and they pick through and have a good old chicken time. So they're relatively easy on the food. I lost a couple to hawks, so I had them in a covered enclosure there for a while, till we had a hurricane wind rip my cover off the top. So now I have just an enclosure, no cover. And excuse the garbage. This is the back of the greenhouse where I store extra lumber, some extra float tables, pots and stuff like that. My forge and chunks of metal for projects. So try to ignore my garbage collection. But anyway, so no, if you guys want to get an awesome bird, I love these little Novigins. They're again real easy to maintain, and lay like machines. I tell you what, out of the 9 birds I got left of the Novigins, which, like I said, I lost some to the hawks, I get 9 eggs a day, like clockwork. So they started laying early. I don't think it was 6 months, and they started laying. And literally, they all started laying the same day, and 9 eggs a day, every time. So I'm overrun with eggs for myself. I got these little guys over here, and I have to keep them separate because of the age discrepancy. And yeah, I know there's no water in there right now. I took it out. I'm getting ready to refill their water. But talk about just the opposite. So just the opposite of easy bird is this little white one back here, which I don't know if you can see because everybody's starving and thinks that there's no food left in the world. Let me drop some food in here. We'll just stop this nonsense. Here we go. Alright, now they got food. So in the back you'll see a whiter one, and that is one of those Americanas. Awful bird. Can't stand that thing. It is a panic case. It's difficult. It lays pretty blue eggs when they're mature, but that's its only redeeming quality. It doesn't put on any weight. So if it gets old and can't lay eggs anymore, there's not much chicken to eat. Not my favorite. My next favorite to these Novagens has got to be the buff, because their disposition is just as sweet and easy to deal with as Novagens. They're good layers. They get to be good and heavy birds, so when they get too old to lay, they make a decent soup. Downside on them is they tend to get a little on the broody side, and then they won't lay, and you got a cranky little bird that doesn't want to let you into the chicken coop or into the brooding box to get eggs. And then I've got the Bard back there, which solid bird. Really like the Bards. So the only reason I have these three and not just Novagens is because I took my three granddaughters into the store, and they wanted baby chicks, and so they all got a baby chick. And now I have these three knuckleheads back here. But yeah, so that's the update on my birds for now. JXB requested a video on the birds, so this is an update. I'll have to do another video on exactly how much food they get a day. I'll have to actually weigh it and see what they get, but it isn't much. I would say they might get 1.5 to 2 quarts of food a day. In addition to this, them being able to forage around here in the grass clippings. So far, super efficient bird. Way too many of them for me. I mean, I'm getting the 9 eggs a day out of them. And I think I only needed like 4 of these little guys, and they would more than take care of my needs for eggs. So we've been giving eggs away. I guess we're gonna have to start selling some of these eggs off. Pick this up, go fill it up. All right, we'll feed you guys. I gotta go fill up their feeder. So anyways, that's it on the chickens. Quick update. Thanks, JXB, for a video suggestion. I will work up another one a little more thorough for you. Beautiful day this morning. Water, the fog coming off the river. I'll work up another video a little more thorough and less ad hoc for you guys, and we'll cover how much they eat, their housing, which I have over here, and I'll try to look up what they cost me initially. But it was really cheap, and I'll tell you what, that Jenks hatchery is pretty awesome as far as, you know, hooking you up, quickly getting you these really healthy birds. So all right guys, toodaloos.